Welcome to the Utah Football Fans Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, go Utes.
So we talked about the championship game and gave our thoughts and analysis of the game, and we were extremely shocked by the reaction that we received from Michigan fans.
First of all, we praised Michigan, by the way. We told them how great they were, in case you missed it, by the way.
Right. And I actually have some quotes of things that we said.
Okay.
So, Gary, do you want me to read the quotes first, or did you want to say your piece before I read some of the quotes that we actually said in the episode?
Fill in where you think they need to fill in.
Okay.
Okay. You'll know. So yeah, feel free to go back and watch the episode. We cut it out of the fuller episode. I think it's like 24 minutes long, where we actually analyzed the game last week or whatever it was. And James is right. We were, I don't know, extremely positive and gave all the props to Michigan, whatever. Okay. All of us have heard of sore losers. Have you ever heard of sore winners? Okay. That's just kind of putting that out there. So the past 3 years. So 2 years ago, here's okay, let me frame it like this. Out of Ohio State, Penn State, and Michigan, whose fan base is the biggest sore losers in our experience? So
sore losers or sort of winners?
Excuse me. Edit sore winners.
Yes,
there you
go.
Go.
Sore winners. So of Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, whose fan base are the sorest winners? It's weird to say, but okay, here's 2 years ago, we played Ohio State, Rose Bowl. Unbelievable game. We got beat. We analyzed that game. We gave props to Ohio State. The CJ Stroud, he tore us apart. Smith and Njigba, Harrison, all that stuff. We gave if Cam gets hurt, if Cam doesn't get hurt, what happens? We might have won, whatever. We lost, we gave props. And after that game, Ohio State fans had class. I don't think we had anybody slam us after we analyzed that game.
No, it was like 98% positive from Ohio State.
Very positive.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, okay. Last year, we play Penn State in the Rose Bowl, and yeah, we get beat. And then we go to analyze that game. And of course, their fan base, a lot of Penn State as Ohio State fans want to check us out and see what we have to say. So after that game, we analyzed it. And we said, who knows? Utah could have won that game. Because when Cam got hurt, we were only down by 7 points, if I recall right. But it didn't. We gave props to Penn State. Whatever. After the game, they beat us fair and square. Way to go. We had a few guys, trash talk us, whatever. But honestly, the majority of the Penn State fans were complimentary and very positive.
It was like 90% of Penn State fans.
So it was great. Okay. So this year let's bring Michigan in here. No, we don't even play them. So we just analyzed the national championship game. And as James just said, we gave all credit, all props, praised Michigan for their win. And Bryn, what do you have? What did we say? Let's just go to there.
Here's a few quotes from what we said. The first words out of Gary's mouth were, props to Michigan. They deserved to win. They were the better team last night.
How dare you?
A couple quotes from James. Michigan was the better team. Congrats to Michigan. They were the better team. You said it a few times, actually. A quote from me. Huge credit to Michigan because their defense was just stifling. And those were only a few samplings of what we said. Now, yes, we did say Washington didn't play very well. But in the same breath, we also gave credit to Michigan for Washington not playing well. The overall consensus of what we said was that Michigan is a very good team and they were the better team and deserved to win.
And you can go back and look and listen to it and see if we were crazy and we were slamming Michigan. Now, full disclosure, we did make a comment about J.J. McCarthy that we thought he was an average, a good average college quarterback. They didn't like that.
I stand by that, by the way.
I stand by that. But whatever. We made comments about Washington was in the game right up until like the mid part of the fourth quarter. They were a throw or two away from tying it or take the lead, and that Penix missed the throws. They were anyway, stuff like that. So there were some ifs and analysis, which actually corresponded with some of the so-called national pundits, some of our conclusions. But be that as it may. So Bryn just gave you really what the bottom line of our assessment was, is that Michigan was the team. They were the best team in the country and deserved every bit of that national championship. Okay, so having said all that, somehow, some way, the majority of the Michigan fans who logged on, and there were a lot, slammed us.
Can I read you some?
Here's what they said.
Read us some. Read us some.
Can I read you a few of what they said?
I've got them right here. Fill in if I don't have them. We were called haters. Somehow, some way, we were haters.
Yeah, that
derelicts.
was a lot. Yeah,
haters. We're derelicts. We are fools.
We
whiners.
Don't know ball. That was my favorite.
We don't know ball. Yeah,
that's
we
my
don't
favorite.
know ball.
We have tears. We're crying because a team in our league didn't win. Called us clowns. They thought we went along with the cheating thing. They stole signs and stuff like that, which all along we thought that was stupid, more or less. Anything else on that? Do you have anything else?
One of the comments said that we sound like Ohio State fans. Gee. So I'm pretty sure no Ohio State fan would ever say that Michigan deserved to win the game. So that's a stupid comment right there.
Good point there. Excellent point.
One of the comments was, I don't get why they hate Michigan so much. Did we beat them in a bowl game 20 years ago or something? No, in reality, our record against Michigan is 3-1 for Utah, by the way. So we've beat you a few times. One of the comments was, people who don't appreciate defense don't understand. So you're telling Utah fans that we don't appreciate defense. And then another one was, as a Michigan fan, the tears are delicious. Again, I don't understand how you got that we were crying when we were saying that Michigan was the better team. All of this to say, I think the conclusion here is...
Before you get there, I just want to go back. I read that same comment that we were haters on Michigan, which is stupid, but because we lost to them in the bowl game, yes, we are 3-1. Just for context, 2002, Utah lost 10-7 in the Big House to Michigan. Okay. 2008, Utah back at the Big House, and we won 25-23. 2014, Utah back at the Big House, and we won 26-10. I was at both those games. And then in 2015, Michigan, you remember, came to Salt Lake City Rice Eccles, and we beat Michigan there. So just as a point of emphasis, no, we weren't hating on anybody because Michigan had beat us. We're 3-1 against Michigan. So that's not it at all. In fact, continue, Bryn.
Well, no, the conclusion here is that out of Ohio State, Penn State, and Michigan, Michigan has the whiniest fan base out of all of you. They're the sorest winners. Somehow they thought that we were hating on them because we said they're the better team. I don't know why they're not just enjoying their national championship, but that's where we are. So congrats to you, Michigan, for being the sorest winners in the Big Ten, the whiniest crybaby fan base. All right, let's move on.
We'll send you a trophy or something.
You won. Look, here's the point is you won the national championship. You were the best team and everybody knows it. We give you props for that. So as fans, enjoy that. You don't need to attack others. Don't taint your football team by being such whiners. That's just some counsel and some advice we give to you.
Gordon, I said whiniest fan base in the Big Ten, but now SC is going to be in the Big Ten, so that is going to be a competition between those two fan bases. I don't know who's going to come out. I don't know who's going to come out on top with that one. Interesting.